Howdy folks, welcome back. I hope you're doing well and staying safe. I had to make this video on tips and tricks, and I'm going to insert the word sarcasm here. Submarines are more OP and are more broken than the CVs ever were in the CVB work. I've always said the one thing in wargaming, get rid of the acoustic home torpedoes, and I'm going to start showing some of it. So, right off the bat, at any tier you're in a submarine, battleships are not a threat, and neither aircraft carriers. It's destroyers that are the biggest threat, maybe some other submarines, and some cruisers. So the first thing I do here is I just surface in the cap deliberately to see if someone's in there. I know the Nicholas is behind the on the left there, but I know that I think it's a Minikaze, this guy. So I decide, okay, and this is a deliberate act. I'm going to fire one left, one right. I already know the Minikaze is in that smoke. He's going to come out of there, and he's going to hit one of my torpedoes. I'm just going to wait. But like I said, to the left there behind the islands of Nicholas, I know the cap's being contested, and there he is. I just got a little bit brief of him. I kind of miss on this ping. But I don't have to hit him. He just got to see it or hit him, and it starts to scare people. And, yeah, here comes the first one. Boom. Destroyers, really, if you know how to play this, you stay at periscope depth, because that way, in this case, the U-69, my radius of detectability is 2 kilometers. That's 2.3 in the Chachalot. I cannot see that, the American submarine. But I get this guy, and this is what I'm talking about right here. He's well within my 11.5 kilometer range of my hydro and for my torpedoes. So now that I hit him, I've got a 48-second load. 48 seconds where I'm going to actually have my torpedoes track him. You notice I launch my torpedoes hard right. I want them to curve around this island. Even ad caps, Mark 48s, they don't do this. But you see how my torpedoes are now curving. They're going after the Minikaze. Now I'm concentrating New Mexico. The submarine, the destroyer's dead. He just doesn't know it. And I want you to watch the very left here as I start concentrating and scaring the New Mexico and getting ready to kill him. And we'll get to him in a minute. It's like that old meme, you're dead next. But if you look to the left, again, I just feel so sorry for this guy. I mean, I wonder how his game's going. He turns around to come back in and be more aggressive. This game's over. I mean, I'm literally curving torpedoes around islands. If I had launched them to the left, they would have hit the island. And then when you think of this New Mexico, I'm going to fast forward a bit here. He has no defense. There's nothing he can do. He can't see me. He can't fight me. I can go backwards, doing about 8 knots here. And just keep pinging him. And pinging him. Now, he does do one really good move here. I'll give him credit. I think this is the one right here. Where he actually does move a little bit and kind of jukes my torpedoes. So I'm like, okay, good job. I can't fault him for that. Not sure my destroyer staying out there. So I was like, okay, good job on that one. But, my torpedo's going to come back up. And under, these like Minikaze torpedoes, they're back up in like 35, 40 seconds. Oh, I feel sorry for these guys. And I just sit here and ping them. And that little white line you see, we've always seen that white line can be so far away from me, it means nothing relevance. And I just sit underwater. I just wait and just watch them. At periscope depth. I don't even have to dive. Launch my next 4 set of torpedoes. And then give him a little ping. He can't dodge these. He's too close. Like I said, I feel sorry for him. And then eventually he does try to come after me, and I see there's other people coming after me. But at the end of the day, he cannot catch me. He cannot catch up to me. There's nothing he can do to defend himself. And as long as they stay at 2 kilometers, he won't get mutual detection, which is what I'm doing. And then I just bait him. He's going to pull off again. I got that Omaha next. We came around the corner. We lost this game, but I got 4 kills. Yeah, I've been averaging 3 to 4 kills a game, almost Krakens, depending on people taking my wins. But I could easily have 5 or 6 kills per game in my boats. My submarine skill set right now is 73 or 79% win ratio in U69. I got these boats way back when, and I got them again for a month, and I just been testing them. Yeah, I wonder how his game's going and how his survey is going to go. But I feel sorry for people. It's just not right. Then we fast forward here to another game on U69. I'm actually going in the cap. Again, same tactic. I know there's a DD in there. I'm just going to chase him down. I'm just going to go after him. There he is. Now, I let him see me deliberately just for a few seconds to see if he shoots me. He doesn't. So I already know torpedoes are on the way, which is fine. But now I have all the advantage. I don't even have to be accurate with my torpedoes. I just have to shoot them towards there. And then just start picking them. If I get lucky and hit him like the other player I did, you know, Bob's your uncle. It's great, but I don't have to. I just keep harassing him, and he'll leave. And I really do feel sorry for these guys. It's not right. There's torpedoes I told you about. It's gotta be frustrating. Now, if I was him and he knew where I was, and I saw a submarine I was in destroyer, to be honest with you, I would probably either do a complete 180 and turn around, or just charge the submarine as quick as possible. And my torpedoes are the best RFP. You know, the relocator you see on destroyers? I don't need this on a submarine. My torpedoes are doing it for me. Look how they've come across 90 degrees. Went left and they've made a complete S in the water. I don't have to hit him. I know exactly where he is. I think this is just terrible. I thought he might double back here. But now I've come into the cap. And I'm just going to surface in a minute here. And just come up and see where else anyone else is. Just pop in for a bit and pop back out. You see that white line is? That just popped up? That's my ping. I'm nowhere near that. How do people in ships, if you get close enough to do an airdrop or anything else, know where you are? Like I said, this type of ship is massively broken. And now I'm going to do it again to him. Hit him again. And just launch some torpedoes. Oh. This is kind of depressing if you ask me. But again, I just take my time. I go in here. I do aggressive attack. You can see my RFP working. That's my relocator, rather. It's already tracking him. So I know exactly where he is, even if he goes dark. You can see how I do it. I just keep pushing in and keep pushing my subs and keep pushing. And just keep waiting for it. And there's nothing he can do. And because I can push in on him, I can also spot him, which means my team can sit there and shoot him. Which I'm about to tell them to do that right now. Start shooting these guys. I'm spotting them, so start picking them off. And my team does. Again, this is another game where I got... Right now I have no points, but I got 4 kills in this. So difficult to play. I'll just shoot that right there. And just keep pinging. It's really, really sad. And then I need to recharge my batteries, so just come on back up. I'm out of his range. He can't see me. Submarines, by design, have better detectability than, to my knowledge, in any other destroyer, in any ship in the game. And I've noticed that now more and more people, which I know Wargaming is getting upset about, are taking their submarines, which what I do if I have a carrier, and I go hunt the carrier. I just go deep and go underneath all the enemy. I don't even shoot anybody, and then I attack. And the worst case about it is I've got 2 types of hydro in these submarines. One is for submarines, and the other is for ships. I can spot ships upwards of 9 kilometers. Oh, sorry, 7 or 9. 7 or 9 kilometers. It's the best hydro in the game. I can be deep, hit the button, and just sit there, and I can see the aircraft carrier. And she doesn't even know she's being pinged. I just aim right towards it and go torp and have some fun. Frustrating. And I'm pretty sure I ended up killing this guy. That's my torpedoes. I can't see him, but there's my torpedoes tracking him. Eesh. Yeah, I got him. Now I own the cap. And now I'm going to surface. And the last one I'm going to do here is I want to show you how close the battleship is. This guy wasn't all that bad. But I took this Congo on, and then I just literally got close to him and just waited. I didn't even ping. I just like sniping people. That's what I think submarines are great for. I use the old-fashioned, just shoot and hit them. Submarines can be a lot of fun this way. They're great sniping tools. Look at the detail underwater. Didn't Wargaming department do a fantastic job of this? I think they did an amazing job. Now I've got no battery now. The Hawking's off here to my right. The British crew, there she is. And this is the last thing I'm going to show you because it's kind of important to me. Again, I've showed you destroyers, I've showed you battleships, showed you cruisers. This guy has no defense against me. None. Now, just for the record, I'm the only one up here, and there's like a submarine just south of me. He's right over there. Ends up getting killed, too. But we'll concentrate on the threat. The threat's not the submarine. The threat's the Hawking. Hawking? And again, just go after him, and just keep spamming torpedoes. I'm charging my battery up, just moving away from him. I got some pretty good, decent speed on the surface. He can catch up to me, obviously, but I just take my time. And I wait, and I wait. And now he's like, oh crap. He doesn't know where I am. And now I'm going to start doing my Kessel run here and go after him. I think he did a good job at that point dodging that torpedo. But he's busy with that torpedo. Not me. Then I go into periscope depth. And just start shooting all my torpedoes. There's no play he can do right now to survive. I mean, he could use his damage control, but I timed it enough that unless the spread's a bit wide, unless he outright turns away and uses his DC, he's going to eat all 4 torpedoes and die. And right there he did. Too late. Like, what do? You know what I mean? So overall, I love submarines. I think they're a lot of fun. In fact, I think they're a great addition to the game. We've already won the game, so I'm going underwater to have some fun. But they're OP. They are completely overpowered. This is worse than the carry rework, and they keep buffing them. The challenge I have is if you put a submarine in a new player, you're going to suck and you're going to die. Now, me personally, you can go look at my stats if you want. My average has been Unicom and Super Unicom play for over 18 months now. I know I'm only at almost 49% win ratio, and I'll be at 50, then 51, and I'll just keep getting better and better and better. Putting a tool like this into people who are really good does not make the game fun for those people. I don't think it would be. So if you give a tool that this overpower strong, you can't balance it, and that's my worry. The submarines are not balanced, and Wargaming keeps buffing them. So again, I'm going to keep playing these submarines. I'm trying to get to the tier 8s. Oh, by the way, if you're doing the daily missions and you just play submarines, you get no base XP credit. You have to actually play ships. I just found that out. So at the end of the day, I like them, but they're just too overpowering. Take away the ping, make them sniper tools, and use them for what they're good for. However, anyone who takes a submarine, goes after a CV, I love you. On that, but I always say, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of submarine. This is the longest I've ever had these 2 submarines. I haven't played them since the second patching time, so it's been a while. And again, I'm trying to figure them out and go for it and see if I can get to tier 8 and tier 10. Again, down below, leave a comment. Let me know what you think, okay? On that, take care, stay safe, and I wish you all the best. And I'm pretty sure I showed you tonight that a lot of people didn't enjoy their game with this thing. So, bye for now.